Ano, hindi naman. Hello, hello.
Hi, hi,
Yes. Hello,
hi.
everyone. Good evening.
Hi, good evening. Um, Again, it's me, Cecil, from Maryland, USA. I'm your host today. I'm a mom and I live in Maryland, USA. So I have a traditional cleaning business for those that don't know me, but also I'm proud digital business owner. And um, also, I want to say that I also have my business partners. So let's bring all you up. So today we are going to talk about lesson, right? I wish I knew before starting my digital business. So I'm so excited because my business partners are here with me and we'll be sharing insights, tips and lessons that can help you avoid some of the mistakes we made along the way. So but before we dive in, I want to give my business partners a chance to introduce themselves. Can you share each other your name and where you come from? Josephine?
Yes, good evening, everyone. Coming you live here in Canada. I'm here in Canada together with my family for 20 years. I'm a mom of three, a wife, a full-time accountant, and now we're very proud to be an online business owner. Sis?
Hello, hello everyone. We are coming to you live again. And of course, I am Nessan, a mom, a wife, a full-time therapist assistant, and now of course a proud digital business owner. And me and my family has been in Illinois for 19 years now. And yes, guys, tune in because we have a very relatable topic to share with you tonight.
Hello, hello everyone. I'm Doreen. I'm here in Illinois right now. And I'm a proud mom, of course. I'm a dietitian by profession and a proud digital business owner, just like other business partners of mine. And of course, we're here to share what we do in the online business. Take it away.
Hi, blessings everyone. I'm Arlene. I'm from Virginia and originally from the Philippines. I'm a wife, a mom of one, and I used to work in the corporate. Now I'm a homeschool mom and a proud business owner.
Uh, all right. Thank you so much for introducing yourselves. Now let's dive into lessons I wish I knew from the very beginning of our digital business journey. So, Josephine, let me ask you this. What's one mistake you made early in your online business that became or become a valuable lesson?
Okay, looking back, before when I first trying something new. I am kind of persons that always trying something new. But in terms of online business, all of us make a mistake, right? The first one, I would enumerate three that it is, but I will choose the best one. I trusted the wrong advice. I tried by myself and I expecting overnight results. That is my mentality because I wanted to have a result, which is wrong. So we're trying by ourselves, which means we start from the beginning. We don't have any knowledge at all. No one's going to have a mentor or coaches that will teach us how to do this online business. Because we just wonder, oh, because there's a lot of expenses going on, we're trying like that in our own. But trying by our own, we make a lot of mistake. But of course, when we're doing some mistakes, there is actually a lessons behind that mistake. But unfortunately, it takes time before we reach the results. So what I learned on this online business, this community offer they, let's say, 24 by 7 coaches or mentor that will help you on your journey. This is the number one that I say in this one. There are community that will help you even you are not tech savvy. You don't know about business. So they will help you whatever from the beginning to the last step. So I was lucky to belong on this business. Now I can consider that this is the number one to those people that are looking for online business. Come on, make a decisions to join this business because you are not alone. So they will help you to be succeed in this online business. Sis,
Thank you, thank you. That's true, Sis Josephine. You know, it's easy to make mistakes, but sometimes big ones. But the good news is that these mistakes can actually become most valuable lessons, just like you said earlier. Thank you so much, Josephine, for that. And also, Nessan, how about
Yes.
um let's talk about mindset.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, that. Okay. So let's talk about mindset. So, what mindset shift would have accelerated your online business growth the most?
Okay. Yeah. So let me be honest with all of you, I mean, sorry, especially with our viewers. I forget since Caroline is there already. So guys, before I used to think that when I've been just in the business few months, I told myself, let me just try it. Let's see what's gonna happen. Let's see if I'm gonna be able to succeed. Just curious. The first time I joined in, aside from I really wanted to do something online, I am also curious. So I told myself, let me just see what's gonna happen. But then as I go on with my journey, guys, I'm liking it. I get excited every time. I get to do a lot of things that I never thought I'm capable of doing up to now. With everything that our community is actually providing with us, it's really amazing. So at that point, I told myself, this is not just gonna be my side hustle now. I am going to do this for my future and I'm all in it. So that everything just shifted because not halfway, when I started it, I know I just wanted something, but I never expected that it's gonna totally change my perspective in what this kind of business is. I know there's gonna be a lot of skepticism and along the way, but it really changed my mindset from just being wanna do it because I needed some extra. Now I am more focused on actually going through most of our business partners. Actually, we have a lot of business partners that actually make this as their plan A. So from plan B, I am very I decided long ago that this is gonna be a good plan A in the future. So there is no perfect time to do certain things. I'm not just talking about this business. There is no perfect time to do a business or to do something. What you need to do is when you really feel at that time, take that opportunity because you never know what's going to happen tomorrow. If I did not take that opportunity, if my mindset continued to be on what you call that employee mindset, I don't know if I'm going to be able to discover what's within me. This is not just about earning money. This is also about discovering yourself in a way that you have more capability than what you think. So for those who are still in the fence setter or thinking, what are we doing? Why do we do this? Oh my God, this is not just about our big why. This is something we can call our very own, and no one can take this away from us. So that's also a mindset that I'm continuing to put in my mind because it's just amazing that you have this goal that you're actually working towards on it. So that's all for Mrs. Isel.
Thank you so much, Sis Nesan. You know what? I realize strategy is important, right? But mindset is everything. I realized that so much of my slow progress come from how I was thinking. So not just what I was doing. So so I have to shift that mindset. But before we go on to the third question, I just want to say hi to Caroline Chu. Say hi, hello for joining us. Do
You
you
Hi.
made it.
Sorry, I'm a little bit
made it?
late. I'm on holiday right now in Canada, the beautiful island of Vancouver. This
Oh,
goes to show that with this digital business, you can work from anywhere.
That's
yes.
Yes,
amazing.
when you're home or when you travel. Thanks for having me. Sorry to be a little bit late.
It's
You're fine.
okay.
Thank you. Thank you. You make it. So anyway, so let's go on to third question. So the third question, of course, we also learn some lessons, right? The hard way, right? So Sis Didi or Sis Doreen, what what what's a hard earned lesson that could save someone else of trial, years of trial and error?
Hi. For me, when I started this more than 3 years ago, because I treat and the first time when I started it is like a hobby. I was thinking this is like a hobby probably, but as we go along and I studied it, and you need some mentors to mentor you and ask for everything that you need, or you have some questions, because before we do it individually by yourself first. You have to concentrate for yourself first, not thinking your why you're doing this business, because before when I started, it's not I didn't really concentrate that much. As we go along, as the years come, you know what? The secret consistency, and you treat your online business not a hobby, but a business for yourself and for your family and for your future. And not only that, you need to learn the steps as we go along, because I didn't know that you other uh, business members in this community, we call it business partners, that they can also share what they're doing. And that's the beauty of this online business that we're doing, because from other mentors, leaders, we keep on learning and learning step by step. What are their experiences? You can get some tips from them. That's the beauty of this business that I learned about it, because there's like so many loopholes when I started, and as we go along there's so many trials, there's so many ups and downs, because sometimes you're like disgusted already for doing it, or you're like you don't want to do it anymore because some of your partner doesn't want to do it. But for me, I keep on going, because as we go along, we learn and keep on learning that treat your business as your business. Thank you, sis.
That's right, Sis Didi. And I remember that's one of the lessons too, because I have a traditional business, right? So I
Mm,
treat my digital business first like a hobby, like you said, like a side hustle. But you
right.
know what I realized? I started slowing down, like transitioning my traditional business to digital business because I enjoy the journey. And like you said, treat like a real business, not just a hobby. That's true. That's one of my, that can save your years of trial and error, right? And keep your energy focused, right, on growth. And also, finally, for sure, let's talk about the warning. The warning, let me pull that up. Signs in business. These are early like a signals that things might go off track, but we often ignore them, right? So, Arlene, Let's hear from you.
So the question is, what warning signs do you wish you had paid attention to sooner in your business? It's actually the rising digital ad cost. The cost of running a paid ad campaign on different platforms, Google, Facebook, Instagram, it's constantly rising. So the challenges, that's the challenges, the common challenges that we encounter in digital business. So small businesses in particular will struggle to compete with the large players who can afford to dominate ad spaces. So when you enter, and those who are on the still waiting and making a decision, you have to also pay attention to what platform what you're going to use and what you're going to focus on. The blessings that we have here in having this digital business, if we don't have that backup, if we don't have that modules ready and prepared for us, because 90% of the time is already prepared for us. The only thing that we have to do is to be there ready and be coachable and to execute everything. If we don't have that training, and we don't have that modules that we have to handle, probably it's gonna be much more difficult. Like one of my partners mentioned, you don't really have to be a tech savvy in doing this, because everything is is already prepared for you 90% of the time. If say there are situations that you need help, again, my partners have mentioned, we have coaches, we have mentors who can help us. Now that is the starting point. Like a traditional business, you put in a lot of budget, you put in a lot of preparation and setup and everything. In our business, we only put in 147. Is that right? Yeah, 149. 149. So the 149 will give you all of the tools that you need in order for you to start your business. So if you're going to register, for example, in a marketing class, probably it will take you 2 years before you can execute and do your business. While here in this business, we already have a set program. While we're learning, we're applying what we learn. And so that is the advantage of having this business. Everything is prepared. Otherwise, we will be competing, and we don't know what we're going to do. So that is for those people who are still deciding. You don't really have to be a tech savvy. The only thing that you have to have is internet connection, your computer, your cell phone, so that you will have that flexibility and freedom, just like our partner, Miss Caroline here. He was out of the country and was able to join us. So the flexibility is there because you can carry it anywhere, and that's the advantage and the beauty of this digital business. Although there is really some challenges, like choosing your platform or whatever is comfortable for you, and that will give you a um, a high return of investment. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Sis Arlene, for sharing your, lessons. I'm sure our audience and listeners can relate to that, and it might even help them avoid making the same mistake. But of course, last but definitely not least, I just wanna ask Sis Caroline in regards of, if you could go back, what advice would you give yourself on day one of your digital journey?
That's a very good question. Let me go down memory lane. I started this business over a year and a half ago, almost 2 years. And if I were to go back to day one, I tell myself, don't wait until you know everything before you start. I think progress will happen when you test, do by trial and error, test again, fail, adjust. That's much, much better progress than wait until you get it right or you think you reach perfection, because it's better to start when you're not ready, to start when things are still messy, and learn as you go and grow with the flow. instead of thinking you have to get everything ready, everything aligned before you start. So if I were to give myself that advice when I start at the very beginning, is to do just that. Just start, even though I had fear, even though I didn't feel ready, um, because you can never prepare enough. Um, and I was doing that way because I come from corporate world where everything is so structured. You had to really be perfect because the brands that I represented expect the highest level of performance and perfection. So I was kind of in that mode. But actually, what I learned in digital business, and I wish I knew from day one, is that you don't need to be perfect. Nobody expects you to be perfect. All you need to do is to show up for the business and be authentic and just show people that you're a real person. You're not a perfect person, like we're all real here, and we all learn and grow. We have an amazing training session, we have mentorship. And so just trust the process and do it, even though you don't feel ready, even though you have fear. Just do it, just show up and be consistent, and learn and test and fail and do it again and grow. That's my advice to myself and to anybody who would like to start, this business. Thank you.
Thank you, Sis Caroline. Yes, thank you for that. And so those are the 5 lessons we wish we knew before starting our online digital business. So take this to heart. You'll save yourself a lot of time, money, and frustration. And ladies, thank you so much for joining me tonight. And do you wanna say maybe one word or whatever? Maybe invite our audience to those are watching and listeners. So let's just shout out to our audience. I think Glenda, Zoreen, hi. Hi, hi, hi. Zoreen, watching from the Philippines, all the way from the Philippines. And then Glenda watching from Canada. Hi, hello. So yeah, so any one of you wanna invite our audience for the live webinar and how they can register?
Okay, guys, the best thing you have to do for all our viewers and watchers, register to our own website or connect with us to our own Facebook page, guys, or take action right now. There's no, don't, what do you call it, delay it anymore. Do it now. This is the best time and there's no perfect time. Thank you, sis.
Thank you. Anyone else?
So just take action, and take action right now. Sign up. We will help you. You can ask us questions. Any one of us, we are here to help you. So do it. Do it now, even if you don't feel ready and even if you have fear. Just do it. It will change your future. Thank you for watching.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, ladies, my beautiful business partners. See you again next
See
Thursday.
you next Thursday, everyone.
So,
Bye,
bye.
everyone.
Bye.
For watching.
Thank you for watching.